Hello, welcome to my channel. Today, in this video we're going to see what kind of people are happier, healthier and more kind towards others. A 20-year study by the National Study of Daily Experiences, part of the MIDUS project, tracked adults aged 22 to 77 and uncovered some eye-opening insights. People in their 20s reported the highest stress levels in their day-to-day life when compared to all other age groups. While traditional research pointed to the late 40s, around 47.2 years old, as the peak of unhappiness, linked to midlife crises and the U-shaped curve of well-being, newer studies suggest this is shifting, with young adults, especially Gen Z, now reporting the highest mental ill-being due to factors like the pandemic, economic stress, and social media. The unhappiness hump in midlife seems to be disappearing or moving, with mental distress highest among the young and decreasing with age today, though middle age still presents unique pressures. Traditional view, midlife dip, around 47.2 years old in developed countries, with slightly different ages for developing nations. The reason for this trend is because this period often brings a combination of career plateaus, changing family dynamics, kids leaving home, caring for aging parents, and a re-evaluation of life goals, leading to feelings of discontent. As a result, happiness generally declines from youth, hits a low point in midlife, the unhappiness hump, and then rises again in older age. Newer trends, shifting unhappiness. Recent data shows that mental ill-being is now highest among younger generations because factors like economic uncertainty, job prospects, housing costs, increased social media use, and underfunded mental health services are impacting younger populations more severely. Apart from that, the unhappiest age isn't fixed. While the late 40s were a statistical low point for many, current research indicates that younger generations are facing significant mental health challenges, potentially replacing the midlife dip with an early life struggle. Currently, 65 is the traditional marker for older age, linked to past retirement, pension ages. But this is shifting as people live longer and healthier. Some experts suggest 70 could be the new 65, while official bodies like the WHO, World Health Organization, subdivide older age, 65 to 74, young old, 75 to 84, old, 85 plus, old, and perception varies, with some feeling old from 60 to 64. Others much later. A University of Birmingham study published in Psychological Science found that adults aged 55 and above were with more willingness to work harder to benefit others, even at a cost to themselves, for instance, using physical energy with no financial reward. In contrast, young adults, 18 to 36, were more likely to exert higher levels of effort if it benefited themselves. However, people aged 65 and over are the most likely to volunteer their time, and this age group has shown an increase in civic and participation volunteering levels in recent years, while younger groups have shown a decline. A report from the Carnegie UK Trust noted that older people were perceived by young individuals as more likely to be kind. Older individuals, female and/or religious, reported donating more money and time to charity compared to younger people. Researchers explain this trend, in part, by the socio-emotional selectivity theory, which suggests that as people age, they perceive time as more limited and prioritize emotional goals and positive social interactions, leading to increased prosocial behavior. However, the world's largest study of kindness, the Kindness Test, a collaboration between the BBC and University of Sussex psychologists, found that kindness is common across all ages. The study noted that while some feel kindness has declined over their lifetime, many felt it increased during the pandemic, highlighting that kindness is present across society, regardless of age. The specific types of kindness might vary, but the inclination to be kind exists in both groups. New study finds that older adults generally report greater satisfaction with their close friends and family members, which may also explain why people who are older have relatively stable levels of well-being over time. Eventually, many research and surveys conducted in the UK suggest that older adults, typically aged 55 and over, tend to display more acts of kindness and pro-social behaviors than young adults. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you.